smile for the cameras.
Hey J-Rock, what if that Pacquiao fight happens?
I'm gonna be right there with my camera like this, screaming out Philadelphia. You know what I mean?
Is he gonna put on for Philly that night?
We gonna put on. I need back what's mine. You feel me? I've been taking it easy on these guys. It's time for me to level back up.
Okay, back to the KO.
My man motivated me right here.
Man, he been motivated me for years. He just don't know it, man. When Danny made him like, man, that shit, you could do it. You know what I mean? He made that shit like it seemed possible. A lot of people like they get rich and they make it and you'll never see them again. For the kids that's coming up, it's almost like it don't happen. You feel what I'm saying? This dude made it, he stayed around, let everybody see them belts. That shit gave me drive. That shit made me hungry.
Hands down. Ain't nobody beating me.
So Danny, man, I gotta ask you, like, a lot of people picking Errol Spence by knockout, but do you feel Sean Porter has the power to get a knockout in this fight?
I think if he was to stop him, he had to go to his body. But the power to knock him out, no. I don't believe Sean has the power to knock out.
What kind of power does he have?
Sean, I mean, out of all the people I fought, he's not like top 10 power punchers. Like, he's not a strong puncher. But he has an awkward style. And if you fall into his fight game, then he can give you problems.
Is there anything, we, the bookies, underestimate about Sean in this fight, or do you think they got it right? It should be an Errol Spence victory tomorrow night.
I wouldn't say it should. They're both guys are two champions, and Porter has the better resume. Porter's been in there. I would say he has the best resume in the welterweight division after this fight, besides Manny Pacquiao. I mean, he's fought Kell Brook, Thurman, he's fought me, now he's fought Spence. I mean, that's who else you want him to fight. But you can't underestimate a guy like that.
Is he trickier than people think? He's got more tricks up the sleeve than people think, and then I got one more. And then
Last one.
I knew when I fought him, I knew what I was up against. I just didn't think they would count all the inside stuff, like that wasn't clean. If I would have knew that they were gonna count that, I would have just moved. But I thought it was ineffective, and that was the difference in my fight. Yeah, in terms of the judging, like I knew he was gonna do that, so I just stayed tight, stood close. But the judges were counting that. If you see from the outside, I was picking them apart. I was landing overhand rights, landing jabs. It just, you never know what the judges are looking for. So you got to go in there and basically dominate him, because he throws a lot of punches. He can make you look bad.
And lastly, Danny, man, it was brought up today that Pacquiao's pretty much going to look in Mikey Garcia or Danny Garcia's direction. Do you think you get that fight? And if you do, how's it going to go down?
I hope so.
How do you beat him?
Manny Pacquiao's a legend. I respect him. But Danny Garcia's a legend killer.
How do you beat him, though, Danny? Is it because you're a great counter puncher, but when Keith was trying to counter,
yeah, but I have better timing than Keith, and I have better one-punch knockout power than Keith, and I'm a better counter puncher than Keith. So I think that's definitely my timing, my power, and I think that's definitely given.
Do you feel like it's almost disrespectful for Mikey to be considered coming off of like a wide margin loss to Errol? Like, he moved up there to be great, but he didn't even compete. He lost every round of Errol, but yet now he's in the running for Manny Pacquiao fight, and you yourself, two-division champion, you've proven you've been champion at 147. Do you feel like it's almost even disrespectful for him to be considered in a fight that most true boxing fans feel you
If you look at it that way, yeah. I feel like I've been disrespected a lot of times.
I mean, you coming from a knockout victory.
For sure.
He's coming from a shutout loss.
Yeah, and I've been a world champion at 147.
Exactly.
I fought none but the best in 2 weight classes. But I understand it's a business, and Pac-Man is the one who calls the shots, and he feels like if Mikey's easier fight for him, he's going to do it. But like I said before, if it comes to milestones and championships and who deserves it, then it's definitely me.
And Danny, what's Errol got to do to offset? Because you're saying, you didn't
use the jab and use angles.
Thank you, guys.
And go to the body. You should be all right.
Thanks, Danny.